Hey, are you a parent? If so, and you're trying to keep your child safe in the laundry or kitchen, then continue watching. Within these areas of the house, there could be a lot of different things which could go wrong when children are able to move freely throughout the house. Throughout this video, I will start off with the kitchen, the laundry, and then share some statistics of the accidents that may occur within these areas. Let's start. First, we have the kitchen. Some safety rules which should be followed within the space of the kitchen. These would be of great guidance to all parents of all aged children. Some may include keeping your food prep surfaces clean. In order to do this, you can wipe down the surfaces with a cheesecloth and some white vinegar, or simply some soapy water. Always washing your hands before and after handling your food. To wash your fruit and vegetables with bicarb soda or veggie wash before use. Turning the handles of the saucepan away from the front of the stove when cooking, or else a child may come along and touch it nor knock it off, leading to them being burnt. Storing all plastic bags out of reach to minimize the choking hazard. Wipe up any spills immediately before any accidents can occur. To always keep raw meat away from cooked meat, so a child cannot eat it, leading to them potentially getting poisoned. Always asking an adult before handling knives or going near hot things to prevent anyone getting hurt. Store stove knob covers or make sure that you can lock your stovetop and or oven to prevent children from burning themselves severely. To store all alcohol behind locked doors or somewhere out of reach. To unplug small appliances and wind up their cords when not in use to prevent choking or even the appliance falling on top of them. Having a bin which includes a lid to prevent children getting into the rubbish or even the rotten vegetables and getting sick. To place all medication in locked cupboards or out of reach to prevent children getting into it and overdosing, which could result in deaths. With the dishwasher, to avoid a child opening it during the wash, it could have a lock on it. You could use it just at night, or somehow make sure that the child does not open it. When having young children, knowing that they are safe is the number one priority, and a parent must be able to do this 24/7. Within the laundry, there should be a certain safety precaution you should follow. Some may include: place all cleaning products such as bleach, toilet cleaner, and Ajax away from reach, or even better, in a locked cabinet. Buckets need to have a lid on them or something to cover them. A locked cupboard would be preferable. If you have a toilet in your laundry, use a toilet lock to keep the lid down. Make sure the iron is out of reach from the child, as it would be very hot and will burn the child. Don't leave cords, etc. laying around for any tripping hazards. If you have a front loader washing machine, make sure it can be locked and that it also can be closed at all times to prevent anyone from falling or crawling into it. If you have a top loader washing machine, make sure that it also is closed at all times to prevent children from falling into it face first and then being stuck and drowning, as this has happened to many children across the world. Now let's get on to some statistics. More than 3.4 million children experience an unintentional household injury every year, and 2,300 children under 15 die from these unintentional injuries. Toilets can be overlooked as a drowning hazard in the home. The typical scenario involves a child under 3 years old falling headfirst into the toilet. CPSC has received reports of 16 children under the age of 5 who have drowned in toilets between 1996 and 1999. In 2016, the 55 poison control centres provided telephone guidance for over 140,000 injuries from children aged from 1 to 2. Across all ages, there were 660 poison exposures reported per 100,000 population. The highest incidence occurred in 1 to 2 year olds. How to remove these dangerous items and actions. To have supervision on the children at all times. To have locks on toilets, drawers, cupboards, and anything that could be open or making the cupboard out of reach. Have safety locks on ovens and stovetops. Make sure your washing machine can be locked and is closed at all times to prevent drowning. To summarize this video, and you want to be a successful parent, to keep your child safe at all times, you should follow this instructional video. It would be helpful when raising a child. For some additional websites for emergencies or for someone to talk to, try and visit some of the websites and telephone numbers that are on the screen right now.